Hey everybody, welcome to another video, and today we're doing a EDC update video, and stay tuned, I have a real funny story for you. Alright, so this is my secondary EDC pouch. Alright, my primary EDC pouch has a old pry tool, a mossy oak modern day flipper, folding knife, and a another knife, a Rough Rider knife that I use for food. So let's go over what's in this pouch that I carry today, and I have a funny story related to this story. This pouch. All right, so instead of a heavy duty pry tool, I have a lightweight pry tool here for bottle opening and whatever little prying that I have to do to not use my knife and dull my knife up. So if I have to use my tip of my knife to pry something, I normally would use this. Okay, so that's that. This is one of the Walmart knives I purchased with those, minus this, because at the time when I bought those and this was out of stock, and I recently bought this. So these are all the Walmart knives, and I have been carrying this since I bought those and this, and it has served me well. Far as knives go, it has done everything I put a task to, and the knife works great. I've sharpened it on a honing a honing rod, and it cuts great. All right, and nothing's wrong with it. Still holding up. No blade play at all. And in fact, I'll be honest with you, this knife actually feels 100% tougher and sturdier than this knife made out of plastic with steel liners. Okay, now I'll talk about this in a second, but this knife was pretty decent. It's a framer lock, and I like it. All right, so let's keep going. In the front pocket, continuing on, in this little pocket, I carry it's kind of hard to get out, but you get it out like this, a pen. And this pen is one of those Rite in the Rain pens for the Rite in the Rain notepad, and it's made by Rite in the Rain. Okay, but I don't carry the notepad in this pouch, so let's put that there. All right, so far. And in the secondary middle pouch, I carry this. It's a demo knife, traditionally issued to U.S. soldiers. Okay. And I've also done a video of this knife. This multi-tool. And this is from Cabela's. And pretty decent multi-tool, I have to say. I have actually used this plier to pick money out of my little personal money safe, and it worked great. The scissors work great. Love this thing. It's pretty sturdy too. It doesn't feel cheap at all, and I think I paid less than $10 for this from Cabela's. So if you're ever in Cabela's and you see this, I recommend it. For the price, it's a decent tool. And I love the fact that it has a main blade and it has scissors. Okay, works great, by the way. And this saw is awesome for making notches and also just cutting through thin branches. And sometimes you don't want to break a branch because they get all wiry, and it's kind of, with the skin on the branch, it's hard to pull them apart, and sometimes you want a clean cut, and this is great for that. And you has your typical screwdriver, typical flat tip. I can use this for prying and flat tip screwing. Okay. Has a can opener, and I think you can use this part as a bottle lifter and can opener. Okay. Yeah. And of course, you know, the pliers. But anyway, that I recommend that if you're ever at Cabela's, check it out. Get one. I don't know if they still sell it actually. It's been this was I bought this like 3 years ago and gave it to my father-in-law, and when he passed away, it came back to me. All right, so I keep so I don't get accused of only carrying Chinese knives. This is a Queen's Cutlery Stockman in green jig bone. And really, is there a need to show you the blades? I mean, who don't know what a Stockman is, right? So, yeah, love this knife. It's got the natural patina on it, you know, 1095 steel. You know, this is not dirty. It's just got that stainy look to it because that's what 1095 steel does when it's not coated in black coating. So anyway, let's go. So that's all of the front pockets, and then we're going to go to the back where the funny story begins. All right. So the funny thing was, my wife and I took my sister to the casino, and we were having fun, and then my stomach got all bubbly. Oh man, you know, one of those times when you just have to rush to the bathroom, and then you run into the stall, and you don't even bother to wipe the toilet seat, and you just sit right down and take a plop. Well, that's what I did. And lo and behold, when I looked to the left of me, no toilet paper. Oh my God. And I'm telling you, it was a mess. So I kind of remembered that in this pouch, thank God I had this pouch today, not the other one, because I don't carry this in the other pouch, is I had Germex wipes in there. And I, just like you see here, I had 2 in there. I just replenished it. And I use these to wipe my butt, right? And yeah, they sting a little bit because they have alcohol on them, and you know, 1 alcohol wipe, right? So they they stung a little bit and burned a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. It cleaned my butt pretty decently, you know. All I did was I cleaned myself enough to where I can pull my pants up and walk over to the next stall where I finished drying off with a dry paper, toilet paper. So, you know, let me tell you guys, these things here come in handy, all right? When you're on a road trip, when you're out and about, and you have an emergency, and it's not just for cleaning your hands or cleaning something, and sometimes you wind up in a situation where you might have to clean your bottom. All right, so that was the funny story, and thank God I had that. It didn't ruin my day, that's for sure. It really did the job. And of course, I carry my little player's card, my fishing license in here. That's my fishing license. Okay. I always carry a glass wipe because I wear glasses. Okay. I always carry a lighter, a mini Bic lighter. And in here, I did a video on this as well. This is my personal care EDC multi-tool. I say personal care because it houses my fingernail cutter, toenail cutter, whatever, however you want to use it. Comes in handy, love it. You know, you know, we get so busy sometimes we forget to cut our nails, and before you know it, you're out and about and you realize how long your nails have gotten, and it just feels really uncomfortable. So having this on you, you're always prepared to cut your nails, right? And on the other side, you know, you have to press that to get all the tools out. And also this has scissors, can opener, bottle opener, screwdriver, nail file, and the main blade. And I did sharpen that main blade, and it is a lot sharper now. It's a little redundant to have two bottle openers, especially when I'm carrying this right here. But like I said, I mainly carried this for the fingernail clippers. All right, so let's give you another update. This is my secondary EDC pouch, and this is what's all in there. And I have to say that, like I said, served me very well. Okay, and I've used this. This also having can opener, main blade, bottle opener, flat tip screwdriver, bottle opener, and the all important awl if I want to drill a hole in anything. And that's why I carry this one, because this one has an awl and they don't. So although we have redundancy as far as bottle opener and can opener goes, they all have a certain tool that the other ones don't. Like this one has a saw, this one has nail clippers, and this one has an awl. Okay, and I'm sure there is one do-it-all tool out there that has a nail clipper, awl, and saw, and all that. But when I find one, I'll get it and do a video on it. All right. So anyway, moving on. That is all that was in my EDC. All right. Now let's talk about real quick these Walmart knives. I want to do a little update on them too. I'm going to close it up. Okay, I'm going to do that. All right, these are the Walmart knives that I have. I'm going to put all this to the side. Let's talk about these. All right, as I said, served me well. Pretty decent knife. For the money, this was $7 and some change. Okay. All right, it's a flipper. This was $7 and some change, and it's a flipper. Now, the complaint with this one is, as I was flipping it and playing with it, the thumb stud unscrewed and came off. And I have the thumb stud, and I can screw it back on, but I left it off because I might even just take this one off on this side, because it just gives the blade a slim profile without that Frankenstein look. And actually, you really don't need the thumb stud when you have a flipper, and it flips open pretty smoothly and easily. This sits on the nightstand next to my captain's chair to open letters and stuff, and it has done very well. I have sharpened it on a stoning rod. This one here, you need kind of both the thumb stud and the flipper. The flipper action is a little firmer. Okay, it's not that hard, but it is a little more firmer. Okay, but if you, in combination, just push on the thumb stud a little tiniest bit, okay, and the flipper, it opens like an automatic knife. I mean, that's how smooth that is. All right, so going on. All right, so let's get to this little beast. As I stated when I talked about this knife the first time, I put this in the kitchen, and this I used as a kitchen knife, and so did the rest of the family. And it cuts meat, slices meat, it opens packages, it does everything that you need a butcher knife to do, but in a controllable way because it's so small. All right, so if you're trying to do fine detail cutting and slicing and stuff like that, and you're not very good at kitchen cutlery work, this is the knife to use. I'm gonna tell you, I might even buy a couple of more of these, because I find that even when this is in the sink dirty, I don't go to my regular kitchen knives anymore. I take this out of the sink and wash it and use this. So because it's so, you can control it so well. And I did sharpen it, so it just slices and cuts so well. And this knife was actually, being a fixed knife, full tang, was cheaper than these knives. This one was like $5 and some change, and I can't believe how cheap that is. I mean, you can't find this much workmanship, quality, and build, and it's pretty tough. I mean, it's $5 and some change. Come on, seriously. And like I said, we have been using this in the kitchen, and it works excellent. So you'll find these three knives, actually these four knives, pretty much together when you go to Walmart. In the knife section, you'll see them hanging all together. When this is in stock, of course. This one was the most expensive, $9.97, and I believe it's more costly because it has supposedly D2 steel. All right. Now these steels, I believe, may be just stainless Chinese steel, 440 or 420. I don't know, but they don't boast that they are any kind of special steels. This one, however, they are saying this is a D2 steel, and I've recently done a video on this knife. And if you want a demonstration of how I use this knife and everything, you can go look it up. But yeah, pretty decent knife. But I'll be honest with you, I'm more impressed actually with these, because these are, like I said, cost less, and they work just as good. Okay, just as good. You know, just as good. You know, I mean, is it a carver? No, it's not. It's more for cutting and slicing, not carving. Is this a carver? Let me see. Yeah, a bit more now because I sharpened this pretty good. Yeah, it's peeling this wood pretty decently, you know. But is this a carver? No, not really. You would use this for cutting and slicing. All right. So these two knives serve pretty decently for that purpose. And like I said, I did a video on this already, so go check it out. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. I hope you enjoyed the funny story, and please like and subscribe if you found this video entertaining. I could use the help. As everybody know, I'm out of work, and this is my hobby, and I'm trying to, I guess, make this my hobby that makes me little chump change kind of thing. So if you can like and subscribe, and I'll be doing more videos from now on, and it's gonna be involving knives, it's gonna be involving bushcrafting, it's gonna be involving product reviews and things like that. So it's gonna be a variety of different types of videos, and I hope you guys stick around and enjoy every bit of it. Thanks for watching, guys. Check you next time.